Hi guys, my name is Robert Shelton, and I will be putting out my first album Saturday. This album is kind of a representation of about 5 years of since I was 13 at a place called the MRC.
Classic is eyes old. Was a sunlit Polaroid chasing that golden shore. All love among thoughts. Just romance.
Music was like it articulated a lot of like the problems I had with the world.
If that royal beach be all
And it was my ex-girlfriend's uncle who said this, and I just held like it was just such. I thought he was dead on. I wasn't really shake his hand on this one, but he's like, "You're an artist. You feel things." And so where music became big for me, and again, like I think this is where it becomes big for a lot of people, is wait, they're saying what I'm feeling.
Darling, I'll be what I say. 'Cause I can never say what I mean. Oh, darling, I'll be what I say. Oh, 'cause I can never say what I mean.
Guitar pisses me off sometimes, like, and I just feel like it makes me feel insignificant sometimes, and I'm just like, can't write a decent song or whatever. Okay, why am I taking this time to write dorky songs? Because there's a line like, any boy with a guitar will sing you his melodramatic heart. And like sometimes I was always self-conscious of being like white kid with a guitar.
Oh, a raincoat of many colors taught me to see the sky. Said, look up, boy, all the bigs, beautifuls and bright. But don't you forget, oh son, the grays and the whites. 'Cause those are the colors you'll have to paint with for the most of your life.
I think my songs to this point are more dealing with the absurdity of the question and just for getting that initial look into like the world being yeah, it's like, okay, that was what I was feeling, and then this came out of it, and now I know the words for what I was feeling because I wrote the song. Like how, like when you have all these things that are happening in parallel, and it's like this confusing circuit of electrons going everywhere and bumping into each other, and like they're every color, and like it's all there, and like how are you just gonna choose to like black ink on paper, right? Like this is it, and that you've been trying to get all those colors on the page, but in a simple way, and you can't, but you're gonna keep trying, and you're gonna burn out. And you're gonna need grace.
But I have no answers, and I have no cure. Oh, let me write of heroes who endure all these love
And one day, perhaps, I could write something that could last.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I have made it through my first semester of tech. I would just like to sleep, but I can't sleep for some reason, so I kind of just want to remember this moment. Life is really strange. Why? There's 30,000 kids walking around this school. I'm scared. I don't want to see my GPA, and I kind of just want to throw away this entire semester. Whatever. And I have decided to be 4 again because this is just ridiculous. Everything is just so ridiculous. I lied when I said the goofy phase was past. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know where I belong. I only belong here in nature with my polymer coat and fuzzy gloves. I, Robert Shelton. Oh boy. Alright, let's go back here. I felt like a middle schooler again, first semester of college. Just like I'm starting all this over again, figuring myself out, doubting people, not always liking the people I'm around. The focus is switching to what I like to call systems engineering. It was kind of a reliable career that was there for people who worked hard and liked math. I thought it was manly too to be able to be an engineer. I've slowly realized that's not exactly what I want, especially with music and that sort of thing. But I've always ran the two in parallel. There's never been a point where I was just going to be a musician. But being in an environment where it does take a lot of dedication to get the degree you want, you start to realize it's a better way of getting at finding what you actually love. I could work up some human rungs. I could get to this place of status. I can do this. I think I made a metaphor that's relatable, and that I could date that girl.
Oh, I could be strong if I kept working up past these human wrongs. Oh, and she could have been mine if I weren't so obsessed with a perfect life. Oh, but listen to those great hymn writers, all the ones I said I could be. And when I burn out, sing that hope for me.
When you think of, I think I use the word hymn writer as you think of something a little bit more humble. Because I wrote it with the intention, okay, what if I wrote something that sounded like a hymn? Hymns last a long time. People in churches are still singing Amazing Grace because it really meant something, and it was this nugget of time, and it was about this guy who used to sail slave ships. So it is this like creating these like just nuggets of like they got it right, and like I could do that, I could do this, but then I'm gonna burn out trying. But when I burn out, sing the grace, like sing that kind of hint, like sing those like sing that for me, because like eventually I'm gonna do it.
Oh, to get through the week, when each day brings every color. Oh, you've been dying to put on the page. Oh, but listen to those great hymn writers. Oh, all the ones I said I could be.